Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhare Yasodanandana Vrajadana Randana Yasodanandana Vrajadana Randana Yamuna Tira Vanachare Yamuna Tira Vanachare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Jaya Gaura Nitai Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Parikajacharya Asasada Shri Srimati's Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Brinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Radha Kunda Shama Kunda Giri Govardhana ki jai. Shri Vrindavan ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Nitai Go Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming to today's Bhagavad Gita class. I have to explain to you that somehow or other there was a little bit of a glitch with the verse numbers. I had been asked to speak on chapter 11, verse 21. I realized that Vishnu Nam Prabhu yesterday already spoke on that verse as well. But I didn't want to have to cover, it was a mistake. So somehow or other, I didn't want to have to cover verses 22 to 27. It just seemed too much overwhelming for me. So I just prepared another class on verse 21. So please excuse me and don't mind. 21 again, please, because there was some little mistake, something happened. I already prepared for text 21. And of course, Vishnu Nam Prabhu gave such a nice class yesterday, but we'll just try and speak a little bit more on the topic. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Agnati Mirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gorange Radhe Vrindavaneshware Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasari Gaura Bhaktabinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Amihi Tvam Sura Sangha Vishanti Swasti Yuktva Mahashi Sira Sangha Stuvanti Tvam Stutipi Pushkalavi. Please repeat. Amihi Tvam Sura Sangha Vishanti Kejit Pita Pranjala Yogrinanti Amihi Tvam Sura Sangha Vishanti Kejit Prita Pranjala Yogrinanti Tiyuktva Mashi Sira Sangha Stuvanti Tvam Stutipi Pushkalabi. Ami, all those, he, certainly, Tvam, you, Surasanga, groups of demigods, Vishanti, are entering, Kechit, some of them, Vita, out of fear, Pranjalaya, with folded hands, Grinanti, are offering prayers, Swasti, all peace, Iti, thus, Uktva, speaking, Maharishi, great sages, Siddhasanga, perfect beings, Stuvanti, are singing hymns. Tvam, unto you, Stutibi, with prayers. Pushkalabi, Vedic hymns. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. All the hosts of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfect beings crying, all peace, are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns. Please repeat. All the hosts of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfected beings, crying all peace, are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns. Purport. The demigods in all the planetary systems feared the terrific manifestation of the universal form and its glaring effulgence, and so prayed for protection. So the key word here is protection. As Vishnunam Prabhu yesterday so nicely explained, that the demigods immediately realized that actually they can't solve the problems, that actually all problems in our personal lives, in our community, in our society, in the world altogether, can only be dealt with properly by Lord Krishna himself. So I also want to speak something a little more about this protection from a little bit of a different angle, but coming to the same conclusion actually. Our dear Gurudev once told a beautiful story. He said there was once a mother, and she had a small son. She was a widow. She had lost her husband, and she was very poor. And the boy came to school age, so he needed to go to school. But on the way to the school was through a dense jungle. It was very frightening. She couldn't afford to pay anybody, to take the child